Alright, so today we will be surviving 100 days in 1.17 hardcore Minecraft. Now this was supposed to be the Caves and Cliffs update, but ironically, neither the caves nor the cliffs were updated. But there are still plenty of new things for us to enjoy. In this video, I want to find myself a cute little axolotl pet, get all new 1.17 achievements, build a super sick house in a mountain, and finally kill the Ender Dragon. I am really looking forward to this video and checking out what 1.17 has to offer, and I hope you guys are too. So if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, as it really helps out the video and promotes it more. So with that, let's just jump into it. So I loaded into our world here, and obviously I need to get all of my supplies, like my wood and my tools and my food and all of that. You guys have seen this all like 100 times, so we can just gloss over this really quickly. So once we got all of that, we were finally prepared to move on to a few other things. The first thing I wanted to do was actually expand this pen that was naturally placed inside the village, because I obviously need to breed cows for both food and also later in the game getting the leather, so that way I can make books for full level 30 enchanted armor. Adding carpets on the fences just adds a really easy way for me to get in and out without letting the cows escape, and I don't really need this pig, so goodbye to you. As night was approaching on our first day, I decided the last thing I would do was take care of this iron golem, and he was kind of struggling to try and figure out how to attack me. Eventually he just sort of settled down, and yeah, we can sort of finish that. And unfortunately, he only dropped like 3 iron. I was hoping for more, but that's still enough for an iron pickaxe, so that's good enough. And with that, we went to sleep to bring us to day 2, where I immediately went mining. Grabbing this iron, it looked different, and I was confused, and apparently they changed iron ore to raw iron now. I wasn't aware they did that, but yeah, that's a thing now. I also came across some of this copper ore, so I decided to mine that, and apparently it is useful for achievements later, so it's good to have. Once I was done with that, I just really quick went ahead and smelted all of my iron, got full iron armor and iron tools, so that way I don't, you know, accidentally die, because that would be bad. I still wanted to find a bunch of diamonds, so as I continued to search the cave more, I came across this ravine, and there you go, some diamonds. I primarily just wanted a pickaxe and then enough diamonds for an enchantment table. Unfortunately, this only gave me 4 diamonds, which is 1 short of what I needed, so I had to continue mining. In this ravine, I also came across 2 little axolotls just swimming in the water down here, so that was really convenient. I was contemplating which one to actually grab. I eventually decided to go with the pink one, grab them in my bucket, but then I realized I got another bucket earlier from a chest in a mine shaft, so I just filled the other bucket with water, struggling a little bit to get the second axolotl, but eventually we did get them. And there you go. I now already have 2 little axolotl friends. How adorable. Continuing along the cave systems, I eventually did find some more diamonds, so we were good to go. However, one thing I did want to find before I left was the new amethyst cluster that can be hidden underground. And after mining for about an extra day or so, we finally did find our amethyst cluster. Also, one of the things I needed in here is the shards you see hanging. Breaking one of those is needed for a lightning rod, and I need a lightning rod for an advancement. So yeah, finding this amethyst cluster was important for my goals in this video. After that, it was nighttime, so I really quickly went to sleep, and I spotted a horse through the window of my house here, and I did manage to get a saddle and gold horse armor from a mob spawner chest, so I really quick went out to that horse and tamed them. And this horse took quite a lot of attempts. It was really stubborn, so I needed a name for this horse that is equally stubborn. So I decided to name this horse Gordon Ramsay. I don't know. I thought it was fitting. I liked it. So yeah, we've now got Gordon Ramsay. I just generally worked around my base a little bit more with breeding cows and stuff like that. I also built the enchantment table and now was starting to work on enchanting some of my items. Next, I wanted to actually sort of explore my world a little bit more. So I grabbed Gordon and we were off towards the mountains because I wanted to find a goat. And really quickly, there you go. We got some goats. The new mob in 1.17. They're pretty pointless. Yeah, I mean, I killed one. It didn't drop anything. You really can't do anything with them. They're a pretty pointless mob. But hey, I found them! And Yeah, but that was good enough. I went on Gordon and we went on exploring a little bit more until I came across a jungle and I got the idea that I actually wanted to tame a bird. So really quickly, I just put Gordon in a hole to keep him safe and I grabbed some seeds and then started looking for a bird. Pretty quickly, I found one and really easily tamed it. But the problem is getting the bird out of the jungle. I didn't have a lead, so the bird had to be on my shoulder because it doesn't follow you. But if you get in water or only fall a singular block, it falls off your shoulder. It was so tedious. After doing a little bit of research, I realized if I ride on a horse while the bird is on my shoulder, then the bird just doesn't get off and it's so much easier. It took me like 5 minutes to figure that out, but eventually figure out we did, and we were on our way home. As we were approaching our house, it was nighttime, so I really quickly went to sleep, and then I woke up and lost my bird, and I was freaking out, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's on my shoulder. So I just sort of sat them down, shoved them in a corner, and I hate to break it to you, but I forgot this bird for the rest of this video. Literally, it's still sitting in the corner of that house. Even after I made a new house, that bird is still sitting there. So I decided to name the bird after myself, Zelk, because I thought that was apt. Next, I wanted to explore the Nether, so I made a speedrunner's portal to help me out, and for once, I thought I actually succeeded at making it. But no, I failed once again to make this thing properly, but eventually get it made we did, and we explored the Nether.